Sarah Jane, we just received this statement from the Metropolitan Police. It's an update, tells us some stuff we knew already, but the top line really is the statement from the Met that says detectives investigating allegations of breaches of COVID-19 regulations in Downing Street and Whitehall have begun to interview people as witnesses as part of their ongoing inquiries. No names, no suggestion that it's the PM or the Chancellor of the Exchequer or whether it's Downing Street staff. You remember that there was a key civil servant, Martin Reynolds, who got the nickname Party Marty after sending out a bring your own booze email. Well, of course, he's now been shunted off to another job. There's been a big clear out of many of the people involved in all those allegations. Number 10, the Metropolitan Police says, in addition to the detailed review of all available material, including returned questionnaires. You'll remember that questionnaires were sent a few weeks back to many of the people said to be involved. Detectives from the Operation Hillman investigation team have started interviewing what they call key witnesses. Key witnesses. To date, over 100 questionnaires have been sent asking the recipients about their participation in alleged gatherings. The questionnaires provided recipients with the opportunity to give an account of their involvement. The responses form part of the investigative material for the operation. Recipients are given 7 days to respond. As a result of the responses so far, this is new, further individuals have been identified. And questionnaires sent to them. So in other words, the investigation is widening. As the investigation continues, we may need to contact more people. As further information comes to light. And it talks about the investigation involving a significant amount of investigative material, the serving over 100 questionnaires and the need to individually assess every response. The offences under consideration comprise a number of elements. The legislation itself changed between the event dates. Well, we knew that, obviously, as various restrictions came in. We're progressing the investigation as quickly as possible. No hint as to how long that might take. Now, the Met is saying as yet we've not made any referrals to the Criminal Records Office for the issuing of fixed penalty notices. Remember, there's been a lot of suggestions by the Prime Minister's critics that if he was issued with a fixed penalty notice, then he would be in serious trouble and his position would be come into question. But no referrals for fixed penalty notices have been issued yet. However, every questionnaire response is being assessed alongside all available evidence. Should this reach the evidential threshold, referrals will be made. So if there's enough evidence, then there will be fixed penalty notices. And then there's a little paragraph about the London Assembly Police and Crime Committee, how the Commissioner, that's Cressida Dick, set out the approach, guidelines and so on. It seems that the key piece of information here, two really. One, people are being interviewed. Could be politicians, could be present number 10 staff, could be former staff. Almost certainly some of the key names that we've heard already, for example, like Martin Reynolds and other senior civil servants, perhaps some of the people who've now left number 10, like Jack Doyle, a former press chief there, named in some of the reports taking part. But the other key thing here is that that further individuals have been identified as a result of the police inquiry. And the police are saying we may need to contact more people as further information comes to light.